friends, and welcome back to Gay by Gay.
You guys, you have no idea what you have just stumbled into. Or maybe you do, because if you're watching this on YouTube, you've seen the thumbnail. Yeah. And the thumbnail, if it didn't scare you away, has you so thoroughly intrigued that you simply have to listen. Yeah. If you were listening to the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, any of the other many places that you can find it, you are not going to believe the rabbit hole that we have accidentally found ourselves in. I cannot believe that this exists.
Oh, it's amazing. It's glorious.
Okay, so to explain where we found this, reading queen fiction, like drag queen fictions. Don't know how, stumbled into Donald Trump being involved. Yeah. That was scary.
Yeah, those are kind of scary.
And then we stumbled upon Justin Trudeau fan fiction, and us being Canadian, we were like, now we've got to know.
If you don't know, he is the Prime Minister of Canada.
Yeah, so basically our version of Donald Trump.
And I've walked into this lovely paradise of patriotic fiction.
Is that what we're calling it?
Yes, I am truly proud to be Canadian today, just because this exists, actually.
Yep, I can agree with you on that one. This is the first time that I will ever say this. So I am so glad to be Canadian because I have context for this piece.
So what's the title, ma'am?
This is a piece of fiction entitled My Kidnapper, Justin Trudeau.
Yeah, it is.
You guys, even after just reading, like, the first little chapter, this kind of gives me, like, a weird shades, like, 50 Shades of Grey vibe.
I hope not.
With Justin Trudeau.
We'll see.
I'm a little bit afraid. This is by a B movie on Wattpad. Already, like, from that name alone, you know this is going to be good.
Oh, so good.
And I've already read the first couple of lines, and it's fucking so fantastic. Good. You guys, you don't understand.
This is a piece of art.
This needs to be hung up in the Louvre somewhere.
Yeah, the Louvre.
The Louvre.
But it's so good. Okay, Abby.
It's so good.
I'm so ready. My body is ready.
Okay, here we go. Get your butt to school. My alcohol, drug addict, onion-licking, shampoo-drinking, cigarette-smoking 53-year-old mother spoke genitalia to me. This is the first line. As you wish, ma mère, I replied. For those of you who don't speak French, I just said, as you wish, God is dead. I started learning French in 4th grade at my stupid public school. As I grew older, I fell in love with the language. What's not to love when you can say, je veux brasser un phoque? Those French lessons I'm taking are really paying off, huh? Today was my first day of grade 10. I turned 16 yesterday. What a time to be alive. Mm-hmm. I walked out of my shack and made my way to my beat-down school. My books were in my bag. They were so heavy that I looked like I had stage 4 scoliosis. I took a sharp 90-degree turn at approximately 176 kilometers an hour, and that's when I heard it. You're just not ready. The fear of these words paralyzed me. I knew what was going on. Why was this happening by my house? I walked over to see the liberal/conservative battle exploding. Mr. Stephen Harper was spitting out apologies for residential schools while telling his opponent how he was just not ready. I saw his opponent wasn't even wearing boxing gloves or the wrap either. His back was facing me. I saw his shoulder-length brown hair flowing down his muscular back. It glistened with sweat, but it wasn't disgusting at all. I noticed he had a joint in between his fingers. Oh, those liberals. I did not want to see the liberal get beat, so I turned and walked to my school, shooketh. Then I heard it. Hey, Toronto, I'm so excited to march in the Pride Parade again this year. It followed with a deafening 7-second silence. He then repeated the phrase in French. That's when I knew who it was. Justin Trudeau. Guys! They're so good!
It's so good.
Oh my god! This is real! This is real and it's happening! This is real and it's happening!
Okay, one, does scoliosis come in stages?
No! No!
2,
no!
Onion-licking, shampoo-drinking mother.
Okay, I'm gonna read that one more time because it's just so fucking good.
Go.
Get your butt to school, my alcoholic, drug addict, onion-licking, shampoo-drinking, cigarette-smoking 53-year-old mother spoke genitalia to me.
Talia. Mm-hmm.
I cannot believe that this is real.
It is phenomenal.
I feel like I should be scared, but I love this.
I love it so much.
It's so good.
Oh, those liberals.
Those liberals. Justin True Daddy. Ma'am, if I call him by any other name, oh honey.
Justin True Daddy.
Justin True Daddy.
He's just not ready.
He's just not ready.
I can see them decking
Why are they in a boxing ring?
I can see them decking it out in like some sort of shady neighborhood.
I like how he doesn't realize that it's Justin True Daddy until he speaks French, and then he's like, I know who that is.
Okay.
All right, you ready for chapter 2?
Yes, I'm so ready.
School was hecking boring. I was walking home when I passed the site of the party battle. I snuck into the battle zone. Blood was all over the snow. Canadian geese licking it up. The Liberal lost. I followed the trail of blood to a lump on the ground. It was True Daddy's body. Haha, guess you weren't ready, I said, kicking him in the side very hard. Hope you die, ugly, he retorted. Mr. Trudeau, do you need to be cleaned up? I have a first aid kit back in my igloo. He and his big honkin' nose nodded. I pulled him up off the ground. He towered over me, a large man. I'm talking bigger than a tree. The CN Tower is shaking. I led the large, pretty man to my shack. I cleaned him up with the first aid kit I stole from the short bus back in elementary school. As I cleaned him up, we started talking. Haha, good thing we have universal health care, Mr. Trudeau. You wouldn't have had to pay so much money on the hospital bills. Now your mom can spend all that money on drugs. Hee hee. You won't have the universal health care, he grunted. A bag was shoved over my head. My fragile body toppled to the ground. It was icy. I slid 4 meters. It took a while for Justin to get his gorgeous long legs over to my body. When he did, I wished he had fallen down an ice fishing hole that was big enough to reel in 3 tuna at once. He hit me over the head and everything went black.
3 fucking tuna? At once?
Have you guys ever seen a tuna? They're fucking huge. I did watch that documentary on bluefin tuna that one time.
Oh my god.
I will never stop bringing that up.
This is amazing. I cannot, Abby. If this becomes a good thing for us to do, we should take the best chapter and read it seriously and act it out.
You know I would. I'm down for that.
You can be Justin True Daddy.
I will be your Justin True Daddy.
Oh my god. I love I hope you die, ugly.
What you guys probably don't even understand is that with the way this is written, nothing is capitalized properly. And then when it says things like, I hope you die ugly, it's lowercase I, hope, you, like the letter U, die ugly. I hope you die ugly. And then if you look, it says he retorted, but retorted is all in capitalized letters. So it's, I hope you die ugly, he retorted. I love everything about this. When you initially brought this to me, and you were like, Abby, you will never believe what I found.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know how I'm going to feel about this, because you know me. Because I normally like well-written things.
Yeah.
I have never had so much fun reading a piece of fiction in my life.
Yeah, it's so
I've never had more fun. I am so invested in what's going on.
I love the Canadian stereotype. I love that the Canadian...
I love the fact that it switches between an igloo to a shack back to an igloo with an ice fishing hole in it.
I like that the Canadian goose are licking up the blood because they would.
They would. That's what they do.
They would.
The Cobra chickens. That's what they do here. You guys don't understand.
And now
This is so fucking patriotic. It captures the pure essence of the country we live in.
Oh my gosh. I so imagine now fucking Stephen Harper and Justin Trudeau,
True Daddy,
like beating each other up in the snow.
With the Canadian geese like honking all around them.
Oh my god, they're the audience.
Like flapping their wings. Yes,
it's like,
yes.
It's like Roman gladiators, but they're fucking... It's Justin Trudeau and Stephen Harper, and the audience is the key.
The audience is the key.
I slid like 4 meters.
Yeah, even the way that's written is so good. Just, my fragile body toppled to the ground. It was icy. I slid 4 meters. 4 whole meters, you guys.
Specific. I can't. Okay.
So specific.
We're going to take a break, catch our breaths, come back for more.
I don't even want to take a break. I just want to keep going. This
oh my
is so
God.
Good. Okay, we'll be back. We'll be back.
Welcome back, and I think we should get right into it, because this is just...
Oh my God, this is so
this
fucking
is
good.
too good to even start.
I can't even put it into words. Like I said to you on our break, I thought I was going to hate this, because I normally get so angry when things are badly written. I am so in love with this that I don't think I can even possibly put it into words. I'm so invested. You were invested in the drag queen fiction?
Yeah.
This is my shit.
I know.
I never knew before, but
Amazing.
this is my shit. I don't know. Nope. I was going to say, I don't know if it's because it's Justin Trudeau, but nope.
Yeah.
Nope. It's the writing.
Okay.
After this, we were looking up the author page, and we were reading everything she has ever written.
So amazing.
Majesty. Okay, here we go. I woke up in a room. It was suspiciously warm for Canada. As my vision settled, I realized I was in a room with green carpets and what seemed to be hundreds of desks and chairs. Justin Trudeau was sitting far away in the sea of desks. His lip was swollen, causing him to speak with a lisp. Bonjour, la crevette et la sauce tomate. God! He was speaking French, a language I know. Salut! Ouvrez la fenêtre. For those of you who aren't bilingual, he said, how is your head feeling? And I said, fine, where are we? That's not what was said. I think that's very clear from the use of the word tomate. The House of Commons. You sly politician. Get me the heck out of here. What? Over my dead body, he yell. I'll call my mom, I yell. He held up a piece of paper. It was an adoption form. His signature was beside my mom's. His was a mess, a filthy bilingual mess. I owe you, hee. As this stupid liberal didn't tie me up, I got up and walked out of the House of Commons. I heard footsteps behind me, followed by a gunshot. My pinky toe was shot off my foot. That's where the chapter ends. I don't even know what to say.
Oh, you sneaky... you sly politician.
You sly politician, get me the heck out of here.
I'd walk out. My pinky toe...
He walked out of the House of Commons. The House of Commons.
Can you tell me what he said in French, Abby?
Okay, so I'm not saying that I'm excellent at French. I'm still learning. But very obviously, bonjour is hello. La crevette et la sauce tomate. I know it's talking about tomato sauce. La crevette. I'm not sure. I might have to look that one up later. Salut is obviously hi. Ouvrez la fenêtre. Ouvrez, if I'm not mistaken, is like the pluralization of open. So I think it's hello, open the door maybe. But don't quote me on that. As I said, I may be Canadian, but that does not automatically make me bilingual. And on top of that, Canadian French is bullshit. So
true. I like his what is it? His filthy bilingual signature.
I was sitting there thinking, but that's universal. His filthy bilingual signature. It's the same fucking thing.
Oh my God, the sea of desks.
I just like how it just automatically stops with my pinky toe shot off. That's it. That's the end of the chapter.
Oh my God, the sea of desks.
The sea of desks with a green carpet.
He speaks in a lisp.
He speaks in a lisp.
Oh my God, oh Lord.
All right, here we go, chapter 4.
Okay.
I fell to the ground in pain. I now understood the pain of seals who were killed for blubber. Justin, why are you doing this? Oh my God, there's so many question marks and explanation points. Oh my God. I yell, clutching my foot, ye oldie Canadian dirt in my eye. Oh, you don't remember? Well, we're gonna have to make sure you do. He shot off my other pinky toe off. I'm sorry, I don't like violence, but I feel like it will get the point across. Also, I will take you to the hospital after this whole thing is done. When he was done speaking, he said the same thing again in French. Je suis désolé. Je n'aime pas la violence. Mais j'ai l'impression que ça va bien se passer de plus Je vais vous enverrer à l'hôpital après que toute cela soit terminée. I said half of that wrong. There was an awkward silence. He just stood and stared at me, smiling. Please take me home. Not until you remember what you did. Pas jusqu'à que vous vous souveniez de ce que vous avez fait. How will I remember what I did? I don't even remember what I had for breakfast this morning. You had a medium double-double with a sausage English muffin from Tim's. Is this the future Liberals want? I want to leave. He sighed and went back into the House of Commons. He came out with a wheelchair. He placed me in it and started wheeling me forward. Where are we going? I asked. In all honesty, True Daddy was pleasing to look at, and his daddy muscles made me forget about my missing toes that were still laying outside the very special Parliament building. A hotel.
You! Oh my god! So, both of our pinky toes are now gone.
They're sitting outside of the very special Parliament building.
I love the way he says everything in French again.
Okay, and yes, I'm reading half of those words wrong.
That's okay.
But let's be real here. None of this is correct.
None of it is right. It's all.
Oh my god! It's like some of it is actually correct, but nope.
Ye old Canadian dirt.
Ye oldie Canadian dirt. And let me just point out the fact that it's instead of saying yell, it says I yelle because it has an e on the end. I yelle, clutching my foot. Ye oldie Canadian dirt in my eye.
I can't.
The other one that I love is the fucking Tim's order because I'm like, is there anything more Canadian?
It's so good.
How
I
remember I did. I don't even remember what I had for breakfast this morning. You had a medium double-double with a sausage English muffin.
Is this the future Liberals want?
I want to leave. Me too. Me too. And I just can't with this last. Did you see this?
Daddy muscles.
True Daddy was pleasing to look at, and his daddy muscles made me forget about my missing toes.
People simp over Trudeau and are of like ridiculous amounts.
And I've always thought it's so stupid, but this makes me realize.
I'm a lesbian.
This makes me realize what they see in him. This makes me realize. I've turned the corner, you guys. I see it now.
I saw a TikTok the other day where he was getting his vaccine and he had to roll up his sleeve and he had a tattoo, and everyone was like, "Oh, tattoo reveal!" And I'm like,
God. This is the only simping I need.
True.
All right, so I think we have time for one more
more
chapter. You guys ready for this?
Give
Chapter
it to
5.
us.
He wheeled me all the way to a Holiday Inn in Manitoba. Oh no!
Holiday Inn
in Manitoba! Oh, I'm so sorry. That's not a good place to be. His legs were very muscle. He had me order the room as the leader of the Liberal Party of Canada. Staying at a Holiday Inn would be very odd and could cost him the next election. I ordered 2 queen-sized beds, but as this was Manitoba and only single people lived in the province, we had to share a twin-sized bed. Oh boy. Yep. only single people. I'll sleep in the wheelchair. Please just tell me what I did. You'll have to remember yourself, he said, checking himself out in the mirror. Do you think I've gained weight? Listen, you're beautiful. You're perfect. You look like Linda Evangelista. You're a model. He smiled at my compliment. Look at that smile. Justin Trudeau, you're gorgeous. You really think so? He blushed, looking down at his beefy hips. I know so. What time is it? I'm tired, lads. He looked at his watch. It's 7:30 p.m. Looks like we're staying up late tonight. What? You're not allowed to sleep until you remember. That's when the plan hit me. Are you going to sleep? Probably, IDK. I waited and waited and waited and waited and waited, and he finally fell asleep, and I wheeled over to the hotel phone. I need you to come to Manitoba. It's important. I've been kidnapped. Justin stirred in his sleep, and I threw the phone down. I wheeled back to my corner where I locked eyes with his gun. And that's where we're going to leave it.
Oh my god.
What a cliffhanger, you guys.
Oh my god.
Our pinky toes are gone. We have been kidnapped by Justin True Daddy.
We're in Manitoba.
We're in Manitoba. Manitoba. Where only single people live. At a goddamn Holiday Inn. Oh, is there anywhere worse to be than a Holiday Inn in Manitoba?
Oh my god.
I've been to some Holiday Inns in Manitoba. Not good. Don't want to be there.
That drag reference.
God, that was so out of nowhere. And as soon as I started reading it, I knew
You're
it.
a
And I was like,
model.
I love it.
Everything about you is
Listen,
perfect.
you're beautiful. You're perfect. You look like Linda Evangelista. You're
You're
a model.
Oh my god.
Just look at that smile. Justin Trudeau, you're gorgeous.
Oh my god.
I have never seen anything with as much majesty
Oh,
as this piece of
I know.
fiction.
It's phenomenal.
I don't even know if it's fiction. It could be real.
It is real.
I mean, wow, you guys. It's just captured the essence of everything that is Canadian. I cannot recommend this highly enough. Do you think Justin Trudeau knows this exists?
Oh, I hope not.
Should we send it to him?
Oh, I think we should.
Oh, I think
I'll
we
email
should.
it to my local MLA.
Be
We'll
like,
get it to
hey,
him.
Can you pass this along to Justin Trudeau for me, please?
Justin
he needs to see
Trudeau.
this. He needs to see this. He needs to, like, hang it up in the House of Commons, apparently.
Justin Trudeau.
All right, that is it for this episode. I really hope you enjoyed this one
Yes,
because
we enjoy it.
Oh, this is just mwah, chef's kiss.
Yeah.
I love this so much. Please, please,
Yes.
please share this everywhere.
Everyone
Spread
needs
it.
to know.
I don't care what country you're from, whether you're from Canada, I don't care if you're from the States, I don't care where you're from. Everybody needs to know of this piece of art.
Yes.
Everybody needs to hear it. Absolutely.
It's the Canadian gospel.
It is.
my
Everyone
God.
needs to know. Please spread the word.
Spread the word.
We love you. Thank
love
you
you.
so much for listening.
Yes, and we love Justin Trudeau.
We love Justin Trudeau.
Anyways, we hope you're having a great week, guys. Take it gay. Bye, gay.
Bye.